So for this trick, we're going to be working on rollover. We're going to start with the dog in the down position. If they lay down straight like Tabby is laying down here, you're going to have to figure out which hip they prefer to roll onto. There will be a preference on which side is stronger than the other, and it is kind of when they lay down naturally, you're going to maybe want to use that one. He doesn't really have a natural preference when he lays down, so we're just going to work with what we got. So we're going to take the cookie and we're going to put it right in their nose, making sure that they know we have it. This is a good trick that you may want something that they can lick or have a little bit more duration than just like a small piece of kibble. And we're going to take their nose and we're going to draw it to a spot on their hip so that they do roll onto their hip, and reward them for re-rolling onto their hip. Yes, good. Done. Yes, and then we're just going to use the cookie and kind of guide them over. I am not using my hands and throwing him over or pushing him down. I want him to do this on his own. Sometimes that happens, we get a little crazy with the angles that we're at, but we're going to just keep working on having a nice smooth rollover under his own weight with no force or pushing. You can see he actually does offer it the other direction as well. Down. Something that we've been working on. Good boy. So once they're rolling over pretty good with the cookie, one thing you want to do is start to add your word so that you can start to also then add your hand signal, which for me is just going to be a circle with my hand. Tabby. Down. Roll over. Yes. Good. Roll over. Yes. Good. Down. Yes. Roll over. Yes. Good boy. Good. Down. Roll over. Yes. Good boy. Down. If you're having a hard time getting your dog on their hip, you might not be finding the right side spot on their side for them to feel comfortable on their hip. So mix it up. Sometimes some dogs need you to take the cookie and bring it all the way back to their hip. Some dogs actually need a little bit tighter of a bend to their shoulder in order to get them to roll over. There'll be a magic spot somewhere along their side here that you can bring their nose that's going to get them onto their hip. Once they're on their hip, it's a lot easier to get them to roll over. But a lot of dogs, especially if they're not comfortable or they don't naturally lay on their hip, will want to constantly just keep popping up when you try to get them on their hip. So you got to build some value for just them relaxing and being on their side here. Another problem I see is what I was just showing there. A lot of people put the cookie up too high. You don't want the cookie nice and low so that it's a nice controlled movement when they're going to down. Yeah, when they go to roll over. So don't bring the cookie up here until when you're starting out. Keep the cookie nice and low. Keep the cookie to their nose the best that you can during the process of starting to teach rollover. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message.